rice in you. You were already. All right. Greetings, everyone. Blessed love. You're here again with Back to Live by Chef India, and we are in our Raw Food Daily. If you haven't already, definitely go and purchase Raw Food for Foodies. It is 426 pages of information, positive messages, and delicious recipes. 236 to be exact, okay? So right now we're just going to get started. We are making a Thai coconut curry cauliflower rice. That's a mouthful, right? And we're gonna get right to it. Now we have the cauliflower, which we already shared how we've been processing the cauliflower, right? Like we soak it, we clean it, we soak it in vinegar and lime, a little bit of sea salt, sometimes some baking soda, right? And yeah, so we have the cauliflower already. So the first thing that we're gonna do, first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to just rinse off. I have some water here and here. And just rinse this off a little bit with the cauliflower water, right? It's been sitting, so, because this is what we're going to use today, right? We're going to use the Big Mama Jamma, which is the champion juicer. Get a little bit more cauliflower water here. All right. She'll wipe off a little bit of dust that's hanging around there. All right, so we are gonna make this rice. Now, we're going to use a couple of things, right? I will have to go and get some lemongrass. Our Judah will bring us some lemongrass, right, while we're recording. All right, because some of the flavors of Thai and curry, first of all, we're talking about spice. I like spice, so we're gonna be doing like kind of a creamy version um, of the Thai rice, but it's gonna be made with cauliflower. So we're gonna start with our cauliflower here, and as promised, I finally have a measuring cup, but I can already tell you this is going to be about 2 cups of cauliflower. And we're using our shredding blade, okay? And remember, because we're running the generator, we're going to run both machines at the same time. And for our other thing that we're going to be running the machine for, we're going to make fresh coconut cream. Now, you could just do, you could literally not do coconut cream if you wanted to and just do coconut oil, but I really wanted the fresh coconut cream with it to make it a little bit creamy because we don't have any cashews. Thank you, Judah. We don't have any cashews and we don't have any nuts with this, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and run the generator and we'll be right back. We're gonna shred down the rice and we're gonna make the coconut cream. Right back. When I looked at it, it was 20 something percent. I know. When I looked at it, it was 20 something percent. So it can't be 5%. You said it says 5%? Okay. All right. So we real life guys, so you know you get to hear some of the behind the scenes sometimes. Sometimes we're gonna try to clean up a little bit of this coconut trash mess because it's just like everywhere, right? That's one thing about doing the coconut cream. It is a little messy, and even last time I think that we had covered that it's a little messy. It's not my favorite thing to make, but it's one of my favorite things to eat. So sometimes you just gotta go and do it if you want your raw food to turn out right. You have to take the extra steps necessary sometimes, right? All right, so we have our fresh coconut cream. Now, as you saw, just move this out of the way a little bit because it's definitely in my way. As you saw, I added some fresh lemongrass as well. I added some fresh lemongrass as well as some ginger, right? Ginger to the juicer. And the reason why is because I don't want to use the blender again. The evening is winding down, right? And so that means that cleanup time and everything. We're here in the tropical rainforest of Belize, and that means that we're dealing on limited time. Okay, so, and plus I wanted the infusion of the coconut with the lemongrass with the ginger in the actual cream. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. It's just what I was looking for. All right. So we have our cauliflower rice, right? And we're just going to add it to a bowl if I can find one. Also lovely around. Found one. It's from the coconut water too, so it's perfect. All right. Just a little coconut in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our rice right into the bowl here. Now, we used about 3 cups of cauliflower florets. Now, I'm only making this for me, so it's a 1 serving. What we're making is for 1 serving because, again, we don't want to waste. So this is 1 serving, right? And it's going to net us about 3 cups of the same shredded cauliflower, okay? And you don't want it to be finely shredded. You want it to still have some body like rice, right? And for it to kind of resemble rice as well, okay? All right. Now what we're going to do is we have a banana pepper here. And I love banana pepper because it's nice and spicy. And I'm just going to julienne it very, very thinly. Very thinly. Not too much because sometimes they can be pretty spicy. And I still want to use my habanero pepper here. So I have about a teaspoon of habanero pepper. Right? And I'm just going to mince this very fine. Now, I know that sometimes the Thai people utilize some garlic. I'm not going to utilize any garlic. I do have green onion that we're going to add. And I'm going to add the hot pepper right to our cauliflower rice here. And then I have some fresh basil. Now, I wasn't able to get any cilantro or mint leaves, and I would have added both of those to what I'm making right now. Okay? And that should be in your recommendations in your lesson for today. So this is about 1/4 cup of basil. All right. And then we have some bell pepper here. Now the bell pepper, I am going to julienne. Okay. Now when you're working with bell pepper, you just want to always make sure you take that little soft rib out. Okay. Because especially with living food, a lot of times how you cut things is just as important as how you flavor, right? If we want to get that consistency that we're looking for. So we're going to leave these julienne, but we're going to cut the julienne in half. And we got about 1/3 cup of julienne red bell pepper. Okay. Colorful, colorful. We want colors. Okay, so now I'm going to add, now you could add some broccoli if you wanted to, but I'm going to add, because the Thai people deal with, you know, sweet, sour, spicy, salty flavors quite a bit, right? So I have some fresh some fresh pineapple here. And what we're going to do is we're going to peel the pineapple. You know that you've been doing this a long time when you peel a pineapple with a big knife. All right, set that to the side. And we're going to make it into chunks, okay? So the chunks should be about, half an inch big, okay? And we're going to add this right to the bowl. Now, you know, with pineapple is one of those fruits that sometimes you can combine with vegetables, okay? And also some fats, right? Since we're dealing with coconut fat, it's okay because it's still a fruit. It's in the fruit family. We're not dealing with something like, you could even deal with pineapple and avocado, which is not my favorite mixture, but some people do it, right? But the pineapple, it's not going to give you gas because of that, okay? So we're just going to add a little bit more. All right. So I'll put this to the side because we don't want to waste. We'll use this later. Later. All right. So we have the pineapple. We have the cauliflower. We have the basil. Some green onion. We're going to get some green onion. And I'm going to get some 9%. Curry powder. Huh?
9%.
Okay. No problemito. We're actually almost done. Okay, so I have some curry powder here. I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon. I would say like 1 teaspoon curry powder. And I also was looking for the black salt, but I can't find the black salt. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to use just 2 tablespoons of chives here, right now. I would have used the Kalinamak salt. That would have been my preference right now, but oh, I found it. Okay, good. Okay, so I have the Kalinamak salt here. And to give it a little extra oomph, which is a little bit of a difference, I'm going to add a little bit of moringa powder. So I'm going to add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon, and that's pretty much all that's in here. All right. So I have some moringa powder here, okay? And just to give it some added nutrients, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of moringa powder. We don't want it to taste like moringa. And then we are going to go ahead and add our coconut cream. Wow, look at that. I have to actually record that. It's so beautiful. All right. All right. Turn it around 1 second. So we're going to go ahead and add our coconut cream with the lemongrass. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That moringa. Got to get all this fresh coconut cream out of here because let me tell you, it is the bomb. The bomb. All right, so now he's gonna stay right there. We're gonna just mix it up, right? Gonna mix up our Thai rice here, okay? And we're going to also go ahead and add some fresh lime. This is the Jamaican lime. Now, you always want to add the lime last when you're dealing with the coconut because it can cook the coconut cream, and we don't want that. Then it tastes like soap. Okay, so let's give this a taste. It's my meal, so. Mmm. 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 That is so delicious. I have to tell you that is really good. You could use just a little bit more Kala Namak salt. I would say half a teaspoon total. But other than that, it's the bomb. It's creamy. It's juicy. It's sweet. It has that lemongrass flavor. It's spicy. Perfect. Cilantro too. Those other fresh herbs with the mint and the cilantro, oh, it's gonna set it off. So, anyways, thank you for joining Raw Food Daily. Chef India Camille. Tell your friends about it if you haven't already. Cop the book. And we'll talk to you later. Give thanks for the cameraman. Not just the cameraman, he also is our guy to get all of our herbs and help us out. So, our partner in Divine Works. Signing off. This is really good. So good. Mm, mm, mm.